So here we are, guys. Tommy Steele kicking off this second episode of WAS Live weekly television. And honestly, an incredible week we had last week. Some incredible highs, but not as incredible as it could have been for Tommy Steele, losing due to a heinous attack orchestrated by Leviathan Stark. And he is currently talking about everything he wants to do to Leviathan Stark and how he is calling him out for a match in the coming weeks. And will we see anything come of that? I think he reckons he's going to win his next match. And I think that is an extremely high possibility. And I'm excited to see what the future holds for heavy metal Tommy Steele. Now, we're going to get on some real action here tonight. In our opening matchup, Reese Lightning hopes to continue his momentum from last week with a win over a WAS original, the almighty Dave. Now let's see what happens this one. I've not seen Dave come to the ring in our new lineup, so this is going to be exciting for me because I've realised that we have such higher capabilities now than we ever have had before. And let's see. Oh, that Titantron's looking good. And now we're going to see him appear. And here he comes, flaming staff in hand. Only Dave could pull this off, and I think that's incredible. And he's setting the floor on fire. What an entrance for almighty Dave. What an incredible start to his WAS run in these next couple of episodes. What incredible scenes we are seeing from the man himself. Come on, Dave. Let's see. Can Dave put away the guy that has recently qualified for the Deadline Rumble, or will Reese Lightning again get the upper hand and take out another WAS original? We are only minutes away from seeing that happen, and I think we are in for a barnstormer. Dave looking for that admiration in the crowd, and you know the crowd loves Dave. He gives out sunglasses. He just exudes positivity, and he loves a pint like the rest of the British fans in the audience. Thank you, Dave, for showing us how just almighty you are and kind of just epitomising what it's like to be that guy in the pub that no one really knows where you came from, but we're all happy to see you there. And incoming next is Reese Lightning, and I've heard that Reese Lightning has finally had his promo packages and his Titantrons sent over to us, and we now can see Reese Lightning in his full glory entering the ring. A guy that last week, as much as we want to love him, you've got to think there is a slight bit of hatred from Tommy Steele. Reese Lightning in a way took advantage of Tommy Steele last week. Tommy Steele had been attacked just before their match had started, and then Reese Lightning took it to Tommy Steele. And I'm not going to say stole a win, but definitely made it easier for himself. Could Reese Lightning be working with Leviathan Stark? I'm not speculating anything, but the pieces do fit together nicely. But now let's, away from all that speculation, we are here for the action, and let's see how this one gets underway. Oh, some hard-hitting strikes from Dave. Dave looking for some retribution for his friend Tommy Steele. Oh, and a wrist lock. Oh, Reese is struggling. Oh, but no, he switched it round. Oh, and slams Dave down to the mat, twisting that shoulder potentially out of place. And now driving him back into the corner. Oh, going for some strikes, but Dave very, very narrowly counters it. And then, again, a counter from Reese Lightning changes the match around again. Oh, and these guys just cannot let the other get anything in. They are constantly switching it around. Oh, now Reese getting him back into the corner like he initially had planned. And letting him out, that was kind. But then Dave with that strong strike. And now a big belly-to-belly throw. Whoa, oh, not even a 1 count. I mean, we shouldn't expect a 1 count at this stage of the match. But still, it's still pretty crazy to see. And now Dave just targeting that hand, maybe trying to disable the choke slam. Maybe that is Dave's plan for this match. He's going to target the hand so that Reese Lightning cannot give Dave the same fate of Tommy Steele had last week. And now Irish whip into the ropes. And a big jumping knee straight to the dome of Reese Lightning. And now Dave on the top rope. He's going to go for something, and he's going for a big body splash. Come on, Dave. Cover him. That could be... Oh, no, he's not covering him. That could have been a 1, 2, 3. You never know. But instead, just running off and getting that rebound kick to the face. And now just constantly laying in those feet. Oh, and what's Dave going to do? Oh, he's just going to brutalise Reese Lightning on the floor. Maybe that will have just knocked Reese Lightning out, or at least knocked some sense into him. Now Dave's charging something up. Oh, he's got him on his shoulders in that fireman's carry. Oh, and then dropping him onto the knees. That has got to be agonising for Reese Lightning. Now Dave takes it to the outside, and he's running around for something. Oh, but Reese Lightning counters. Oh, and those clubbing blows. Reese Lightning really making Dave suffer. And now Reese looks to be getting fired up. Are we going to see that chokeslam? Has Dave done enough to neutralise it? Or is this going to be potentially a lights out moment for Dave? And that big forearm, just like we saw right before the chokeslam last week. Signature Reese Lightning offense happening here on this outside of the in the outside of the ring. And now taking the action back into the ring, and Reese Lightning climbing the top rope, something we don't really see very often. What could it be that we are about to see? And dive. Oh, and a diving twisted leg kick. One. Oh, just barely a 1 count. Oh, and going for that whisper in the wind, but Dave gets his knees up. Could this be the end? Oh, and there we go, a send-off. And then a big spine buster. Come on, Dave. Come on, Dave. This has got to be the final moment. This is only an inevitability. And there is the spear from Dave. And he covers him. And it's a 1, 2, 3. And well done. Dave picking up a win and neutralising the momentum of Reese Lightning. Well done, Dave. But wait, who's this? Who is that? I've got no idea what this is, who this is, but it looks a lot like Dave. What? I'm just as confused as probably you are at home, but this is a very different environment for Dave. But he hits him with a spine buster. Come on, Dave. Just withhold from now. Keep fighting. Do not give up. Whoever this is not going to get the better hand of almighty Dave. And now Dave just trying to stay on. But Dave has just gone through a grueling match himself. Surely his stamina has got to be low. Surely he has not got much fight left. But hopefully he can just keep fighting. But no, this new guy has just taken him down. And he looks to be setting up very similar to a moveset from Dave himself. And he hits that spear. This is a very strange development for WAS. Something that we have never seen before. And now he's holding him in. That accolade lock. Come on, Dave. Just don't give up. Come on, you can fight this. And he does. Giving those strikes. But now the mystery man has responded in turn. And now they're just scrapping in the ring. Back and forth. The resemblance between these two men is honestly uncanny. Could they be long lost twins? We will never know. Well, we might find out. I don't know. But this is honestly strange to watch. Dave against a guy that is basically a mirror image, but a darkened image of Dave. And now look, Dave going for that spear just like the other guy had gone for before. Takes him down with the spear. Can that be enough? Could that be enough? Dave dragging him along, maybe looking for something here. Kick to the stomach. And now he's going to go for that accolade lock. This is what I mean. And look, you can see the faces. That is the same man. Is this a version of Dave? I don't know. This is just honestly uncanny. I guess this will be something we have to find out more about at a later date. But that spine buster was chilling from this mystery man. And now he's going to the top rope. What's he going to do here? That big body splash. And Dave just looks like a broken man. And now, oh, going for something. Off the turnbuckle. And a diving spear. This is uncomfortable to watch. This is not what I'd hoped for and what we all hoped for in week 2 of WS. But Dave trying to make a last, hopefully, ditch effort fight to defeat whoever this is. And I think we are seeing a spine buster. And now he looks to be charging up. Is it too late? Is it going to be the thing that puts down this assailant? Come on, Dave. Oh, what's he going for here? That big kind of pedigree style power bomb. And now looking for a suplex. And he hits it. This could be Dave's moment to finally capitalise. And he's going for that suplex again by the looks of it. Oh no, he's going for that broken arrow. Oh, that could mark the end for Dave. Oh dear, what is this? Some kind of torture rack just punishing Dave. I don't know what we're seeing here, but I'm not a fan. And Dave just trying to fight out of it. Is it too little, too late? No, he's fighting. He's fighting. And again, that big DDT. And now sent into the turnbuckle. Spinebuster. And now what's he going to do? Oh. Kicking him down. Oh, this makes me sad. Come on, Dave. Sending him off. With a big spear. And then into that accolade lock again. Come on. And then he fights out of it. What are we going to see here? And a big spear. Taking Dave down. Oh, dear God. And now that torture rack applied again. Dave, just tap out. He's tapping. And now what is he looking for here? That big knee in the corner. Surely Dave has nothing left. Spinebuster. And that, I think that's it. That was tough to watch. Dave has just been, he put up a fight. Whoever this is, they have just left an incredibly destructive message on the WAS locker room. Who will be next? Or is his business not finished with Dave? I'm sure we will find out in the coming weeks, but that was horrible. And we are back after that horrendous attack on Dave. I am hearing from the back that Dave is conscious and is willing to make a statement next week on week 3 of WAS. So that is good news. And now we are going to move on to some more action when we carry on with our tag team series, where this week Phantom Phoenix will take on Donny franchise. And now look, Phantom of the Outlaw coming out, I want to say with a chip on their shoulder, but being 1-0 down in the tag team series, they are knowing that they are coming in needing a win this week in order to keep their hopes alive. And I think Phantom Phoenix looks ready. New mask, wings very much gone, and a new attitude is coming and radiating from Phantom Phoenix. Owen Carter, the guy that last week lost their match against Brad Coleman, looking to maybe help out his tag team partner today. We will have to wait and see. But again, they are coming out with a chip on the shoulder. They've been a tag team for much longer than the VDA have been, but they've not got the connection that the VDA have had with their 17 years of brotherhood. And now the VDA making their appearance tonight on WAS. Donny franchise at the helm, looking to score another point for his team, and Brad Coleman, of course, out here to support his brother. And look, Donny franchise coming out here with a bit of like the Phantom of the Outlaw, a bit of a chip on his shoulder. I mean, they're 1-0 up. This, in a way, for Donny franchise, is a free match just to try and chip down a bit of damage on Phantom Phoenix. If he loses tonight, that makes the scores 1-1. And there's 2 more matches to go before their title showdown at Deadline. But obviously another win would be incredible for this tag team, and it would really cement them on their way to becoming to winning the tag team championships. But yeah, just taking his time. As always, Donny franchise loves to make an entrance, and Brad Coleman is happy to follow in suit. Just a little showboat in there. And now, hopefully we're going to get this matchup underway very shortly. But while we just let the guys soak in their moment, let's just say well done to Brad Coleman again for his victory last week against Owen Carter. And I'm going to be impartial in this one. I'm not hoping for anyone to win. Maybe I want Phantom Phoenix to win just to make this series interesting tonight. But only time will tell. And I think we are ready to start the action. Phantom Phoenix bracing up, and Donny franchise looking fired and ready. And now, Phantom Phoenix not wasting any time. He knows how important this match is going to be when it comes to scoring those points for his team. And already going for that quick win, but his foot looks to be under the rope. But okay, we didn't get a 1 count, so it's okay. But just giving those kicks to the head, that is going to disorient any opponent, let alone Donny franchise, and make it just that little bit harder for him. And then that toe pick on Hilo from Phantom Phoenix. This is a very different Phantom Phoenix to who we've seen in the past in WAS. That is just the experience now that Phantom Phoenix has gained with those 4 years of training under his belt. But Donny franchise, like I've said in the past about him, there is so much fight in him. He might not be the tallest, he might not be the biggest, but he has absolute drive, determination and fire to succeed in this business. And he already seems to be charging something up. And it was kind of a Canadian destroyer, but it was more into a DDT, which is just, we've never seen that from Donny franchise. And now he's climbing to the top rope. And look, the referee distracted now by that kendo stick that I must assume Owen Carter had thrown into the ring. Is this the start of those heelish and just devilish tactics that these two will have talked about going into this matchup? And now Phantom Phoenix and Donny franchise just trading blows after Phantom Phoenix was targeting that leg, maybe trying to disorient and maybe trying to disable the Shining Wizard and maybe even that Faymaster, let alone the Claymore kick. But now these two just keep trading. And now a headlock takedown from Donny franchise, just wrenching on that head and that neck, maybe hoping to pull his head clean off his shoulders. But Phantom Phoenix managed to reverse it, but not really helping himself. Donny Franchise looks very fresh still. And now that kick down, and we hit him with the Shining Wizard. Here we go. That was already, we're getting ready. And now are we going to see, oh no, we're going for that Claymore kick. But Phantom Phoenix just managed to get out of the way and reverse it. This has gotten very serious very quickly. And I already see, oh, and a Shining Wizard of his own. Phantom Phoenix just knocking down Donny Franchise with his own signature maneuver. Oh, and that big drop kick to the back in the corner and then just choking him out in the corner. Ref, you should be getting in on that, stopping that from happening. Oh no, Phantom Phoenix getting in, but what are we going to see here? Off the rebound. Oh. And a jump over. And that sweet dreams. Oh, that could be it. 1, 2, 3. That was very, very quick for Phantom Phoenix. Hitting that sweet dreams after stealing that incredible Shining Wizard. But now the scores are all tied up, 1-1. Hats off to Phantom of the Outlaw. They knew what they were doing when they were coming in here. Owen Carter distracting the referee by throwing that kendo stick in, knowing it wouldn't get used. And then Phantom Phoenix picking up the victory in a very quick manner. And now we are ready for our next match when KP is coming to the ring to issue his open challenge, just like Dan Domain did a week ago. And look at the smugness. This is a guy who has been constantly angry with management. He was the president of WAS just 1 year ago. And now KP is furious with Big G Malone, never giving him the opportunity to be part of WAS's week 1 show. And now only giving him an open challenge where he doesn't even get to know who his opponent is before going into it. But he's trying to play it off extremely smug and confident. KP is the kind of guy that he doesn't use many words. He's a very action-forward kind of guy, and this is exactly the kind of match that I personally think he will thrive in. He doesn't need to know his opponent as much as he might want to. This is a guy who will take any opponent he's given and just absolutely tear them down and break them down from the outside in and just work and work and work. The guy has been all around the country since his debut in WAS 4 years ago, and now he's on a warpath against Big G George Malone, and he's wanting to. I think this is the perfect match to start that war off. If he can pull off a victory in a matchup that is designed for him to fail, well then Big G Malone will have failed at his task. But now KP, like I say, a man of few words, but he's going to call out whoever wants to be in that match with him. And let's see who is willing to answer the call. It really could be anyone in the locker room. Matt Royale could appear again. Dan Domain could come out. Who knows who's going to appear here tonight? And the lights have gone out. Who will answer the call? Oh, it is WAS's newest acquisition. The guy that joined last year. The guy that made his debut at Deadline 3 graduation day. This is a match you will not want to miss now. This is the high flyer, Taylor Hurricane Thunder. And he is serious about wrestling. He is serious about this game, and he is understanding. His understanding of the mat is incredible, but he doesn't just use the mat. He uses the ropes. He flies about the ring. And he is honestly the highlight of the night. He is just a walking highlight reel. And now he's making his way to the ring. And I know this. I've seen this entrance before. And this is one for the ages. A massive back handspring. This is a guy that means business and knows when to switch it on. And he knows how to get the crowd going with his high-flying offense. This is going to be a strange match of styles. The high flyer against the very much ring general mat working KP. this will be a challenge for KP, but I think it's a very evenly matched up situation. Let's see what happens here. Oh, starting with a bit of a lock-up, but KP looked like he was going to go for a bit of a jab. But now, look, this is what I mean. KP understands the strength needed, and just a cheap shot from KP. That was disgusting. And now, those elbows to the corner, in the corner even, and going for that quick pin, that surely won't be enough. One, like I say, a 1 count. Really, it shouldn't have even been a 1 count. And now Taylor Hurricane Thunder working his way back and just driving KP to that rope. And here, this is what I mean. Look at the high-flying offense with that rope-assisted Hurricane Rana. But KP is going to keep it extremely mat-based, although I say that. And then, oh, just that big elbow forearm to the back of the head. This is what KP does. He makes things seem like something they're not. He makes out and he just takes away from the audience. They want to see some sort of huge move, and all he does is drop him and takes him down with a forearm. But there you see Taylor Hurricane Thunder taking him down with that DDT on the apron. But now they're just scrapping on the outside. Is someone going to take the upper hand and get their opponent inside? But oh, look. Oh, a big back body drop from Taylor Hurricane Thunder. He's looking at the camera, telling them to come over and watch exactly what we are about to see. But no, Taylor. Oh, and a big corkscrew crossbody from Taylor Hurricane Thunder. And now getting his opponent back into the ring. KP may have bitten off more than he can chew with this one. And Taylor Hurricane Thunder is going to make him pay. With that big, going for a big clothesline, but may have just tweaked the elbow a little bit. And KP just making him pay for that mistake. Now just clubbing him on the floor. What a beatdown from KP. Like I say though, this match has been extremely evenly contested. But now KP going for some sort of submission lock. Oh, he's taking him down. Will he make Taylor Hurricane Thunder tap out? Is that what we're going to see? No, it doesn't seem like it. No, Taylor is breaking out. Come on. Come on, Taylor Hurricane Thunder. KP is just on the ropes and now reeling. And again, we're going to see, again, that rope-assisted Hurricane Rana from Taylor Hurricane Thunder. I was going to call him TJC, but that is my usual broadcast partner. But no, this is THT. But now look, that big forearm and just a 1 count. See, that's the 1 count we were looking for at the start. And now that big moonsault from KP lands. And now will we see anything else? Will we see any more pain dished out to Taylor Hurricane Thunder? And now Taylor Hurricane Thunder has just been busted open. You can see that eye is bleeding out. And now KP running in and just constantly attacking that head. Oh, KP is looking for something. Oh, that Meteora from the top, from the middle rope. And now Taylor Hurricane Thunder looks to be on the ropes. Tied up in the corner, and KP breaking him out of there for a big Insaguri. And now a big moonsault, something we don't really see from KP, but he knows how to take his opponent's offense and use it against them. Taylor Hurricane Thunder would not have been entering this match looking at any high risk action, but KP knew that when he saw him walk into the ring, and he's decided that's exactly how he's gonna break him down. Use the moves he doesn't think he'll use, and that big German suplex. But no, Taylor Hurricane Thunder fired up, and now he looks furious. KP though with that Sister Abigail DDT. 1, 2, 3. KP has picked up an impressive victory in week 2. That has got to send some shockwaves to the GM's office and really make Big George Malone think about what his priorities are in terms of the booking of KP. just taking it all in. KP knows that he has proved a point here today. And now, I believe it is time for our main event. Yep, here he comes, the Welsh Dragon. Dougie Matthews, a guy with a lot of prestige under his belt, wrestling for Britannia, wrestling for All-Star, wrestling now for WAS. This is a guy that means business, and he loves to have a good time, but when it comes down to the mat, he is nothing but serious, and it seems like he has come with a bad attitude tonight, looking to get some points on the board when it comes to that series for the WAS Northern Championship, and he's just drinking in the moments, and the crowd are not loving Dougie Matthews. They do not want to see this man succeed, especially when they know who his opponent will be tonight. And speaking of his opponent, we're going to see him in just a moment. And now it is Huggy time, when Looster the Gooster, coming off of a bit of a loss last week to Charles Wilson, but now this week looking to get some points on the board. This will be Looster the Gooster's final chance to put a point on the board for himself before heading into deadline. So this is the perfect opportunity for him to try and just claw back some momentum going into the event. Just stocking up on the beveraginos. Looster the Gooster. What can we say about him that we haven't already said before? A guy that is very unusual and very peculiar, but when it comes to the wrestling ring, he knows how to switch it on. He is extremely talented when it comes to the ring and extremely dangerous at the same time. And I wonder if that will be something that is overlooked by Dougie Matthews in this one. Dougie, a guy that has got so much experience compared to, and Looster the Gooster, someone with an equal experience, but maybe not climbed to those same levels as Dougie Matthews. And Dougie just hit him with that huge boot and already going for a pinfall. 1 count and a kick out by Looster the Gooster. Oh, and now just staying on him with those clubbing blows, and then, oh, just dropping him onto that knee. And now just kicking him while he's down. But Looster kicking out and pushing away Dougie Matthews. Come on, Looster. We've all seen the fight that Looster can put on someone. We all saw my dream match where Looster the Gooster managed to get The Undertaker into that casket, into that coffin, and close the lid. So we know that this guy has got the fight in him. And now just trying something, looking for some sort of wrist lock, but Dougie Matthews just firing a shot straight to the face of Looster the Gooster. And now, could Dougie Matthews be trying to take this outside the ring? Maybe, but Looster the Gooster just stops him. But no, not for very long. Dougie Matthews just driving the knee into the back. This could get very hard to watch very soon if that pain just keeps coming. Looster the Gooster getting a little bit of momentum, but then Dougie Matthews just firing back in very much quick succession. Off the ropes, and that diving headbutt. We maybe see that running headbutt straight to the skull, which is one of Dougie Matthews' signature manoeuvres. We may see that here tonight. But also we can be looking out for the huggy to huggy suplex, the nipple bomb, the super kick, maybe even that Cody Cutter signature we've never seen on WAS before by Looster the Gooster, but maybe tonight is the night. And driving that knee, come on Looster, this could be your moment. Clutch those points back. Come on, Looster the Gooster. And now, oh, just driving Dougie Matthews down. And Dougie must be writhing in pain as we speak. Looster the Gooster, getting him in the corner. Turning him round and then hitting him with, oh, just kind of putting him on the top rope. And just hitting him. Oh, but Dougie Matthews manages to get that reversal. Oh, and like I said, we were looking out for that diving headbutt. Could that be it? 1, 2, and a kick out at 2 for Luce the Goose staying in the match. This is getting extremely intense. Luce the Goose managing to make some kind of effort to fight back. And that big military press, slamming him down to the mat. Luce the Goose, someone that has got a lot of hidden strengths. Maybe it's like that maternal instincts that mothers get, lifting those cars off of the babies. But I don't know how Luce the Goose managed to tap into that and lift Dougie Matthews, who is not a light man, I will say. And now Luce the Goose looking to make a comeback. Oh, that spine buster. Come on, Luce the Goose, going for a pinfall. 1, 2, and a kick out at 2 by Dougie Matthews. Come on, Luce, this is not over. Just adjusting his singlet and then back on to the striking. Come on, which one of these two titans is going to take the victory? And that big super kick from Luce the Goose, could that be the final call? 1, 2, 3. Luce the Goose has picked up a point in the Northern title picture. Oh my God, that was incredible. I did not think we would see it that quickly, but maybe it was an upset. We did see then Dougie Matthews getting up rather quickly. Maybe it was just an upset, and maybe Dougie Matthews was not paying attention. Maybe he was dazed for just a second, and that second gave Luce the Goose the chance. But we are going to say thank you again for watching here tonight, and we will see you next week for week 3. Thank you once again.